I want to address Black men who are walking around undiagnosed with ADHD. Now, of course, they can have additional disorders right along with the ADHD, things like bipolar, schizophrenia, autism, Asperger's, bipolar disorder. They can have that in addition to the ADHD, but I want to focus on the ADHD by itself. When it comes to Black men who are narcissistic, which means they are emotionally abusive towards women, verbally, emotionally, and sometimes physically, which would make them sociopathic, psychopathic. That's because not only do they lack self-discipline, but they're walking around undiagnosed with ADHD. Now, if you don't know what ADHD is, it's attention deficit hyperactive disorder. It means that an individual has poor impulse control. They act on the impulse without thinking. They're all over the place and they're hyper. So right along with being narcissistic and abusive towards women, he also is walking around with ADHD, an undiagnosed ADHD. And that would contribute to the factor of him being a serial cheater, impulsive cheater. It's because he was raised by an abusive mother and father who didn't believe in therapy. I guarantee you, if you dig into his childhood, if he's willing to tell you, because they like to lie and hide a lot of things about their childhood upbringing, and they protect their abusive parents, by the way. But if you do find out any information about his childhood upbringing, if mom and dad were narcissistic, and 9 times out of 10 they are because he turned out to be a narcissist, narcissistic parents and grandparents do not believe in putting children in therapy. They want the child to stay crippled and easy to groom and mold. And, they want to be able to abuse the child and silence the child. And they want the child to stay dumb. So narcissistic parents and narcissistic grandparents, they look at therapy as a way to make the child smarter and healthier. They don't want that for the child. So I can assure you, his parents would never put him in therapy. That's why he's so fucked up today. Look at his parents. And this is why there's a crisis amongst Black men. They do not seek mental health treatment. They don't believe in it because their parents taught them not to believe in it, not to self-assess, not to self-correct. Therapy is like kryptonite to the Black man. So I want you to look at ADHD as a leading factor. It's undiagnosed in Black men, and that's why they're impulsive with bad choices and decisions.